What do you know about the Workers' Museum?
I have no idea what that is.
Angazi, but
You don't know?
Angazi.
Okay. How come?
Because we don't know.
I
Okay.
think the reason why you're not into history is Workers Museum is about history things, right?
I think.
Yeah.
And weird stuff. We don't know, darling. Sorry.
What we know about the Workers' Museum is that it has a history of Newtown as a whole. Like where it started, what happened during those days, all of that. Because we around Newtown, we stayed at Newtown, we shop around Newtown, we do everything in Newtown, so we know it.
Yeah, as she said, oh, by the way, I'm Pabli Sodela. I'm also from Soweto, Pailaka Street. It's a very historical place as well. Yeah, it's a cool place to be here. It's my first time ungena ngaphakathi, but I had a fun. Hey.
My name is Sheila. I'm a Newtown tour guide. So you are in Newtown now. The place was found in 1904 after the destruction of the old squatter camp and the clearance of the old coolie location. So you are at the Workers' Museum now. This building is from 1913. It was built specifically for the migrant workers because after the discovery of gold in 1886, most of the people were recruited all over Africa to come to work in different places like factories. Some of them were miners, others were working in the sewage department. Because they had no computers and laptops by then, this is how they were recording their workers. They used this register book. The first recruitment began in 1906 and they struggled to pronounce our African names. They decided to give our forefathers the European names and the biblical names. No wonder there are so many Josephs and Harold and whatever. Does not mean you are blessed, you are inherited, So the kids belonged to the dormitories and they were hitting them with the sambok if they were misbehaving. So this used to have interpretation. The Indona, the compound manager was also the paymaster. We had that the programs were enough for him to bear because he didn't like the shocking living conditions. So he was always drunk. I said most of the people were working in the sewage department. So this used to be the cut that used to collect sewage of the whites because some of them were called the bucket boys. They were working, going house to house, collecting that sewage and they were paying them 5 rand a month. That statue symbolizes those workers who worked under bad and dangerous conditions. This used to be their wave of migration. They were coming from different places, Lesotho, Mozambique, Malawi, That is how they recruited them at first with Mbombela because the first steam train was introduced in 1860 in Natal. So later they introduced this electrical plane which means Shosholoza. Shosholoza means move fast and they even composed a song which was originated in Zimbabwe. They call it Shosholoza, Shosholoza, Kulozi Davas, Tineras from West Africa. So later, they chartered a huge airplane which was entitled to travel all over Africa to recruit migrants. They promised them honey and gold, only found that their place was like a prison. So because the contract lasted from 12 to 18 months, so their wives had to stay at home, take care of the fields and the cattle and the children. But when the husband came home, it was the greatest joy. So what they did when they were leaving for Joburg, their wives gave them secret recipe to do the sokambia, Okay. At night they were busy doing that. So the compound manager was so surprised. How come these people they are drunk? Because we know that alcohol was forbidden. They thought they were mentally disturbed and they took them to mental institutions. So who was intelligent? The migrants. If they were misbehaving, they used to tie them here all night long. And if the locker room was full, they were taking them to chain them on the tree and splash them with bucket full of water. I just want to feel it. They were using cold water because they were like hot water was meant to wash the car because it used to transport sewage of the whites. Sewage of a white man was better than a black person by then. So that is why they were supposed to use that. And Even in winter, they were using cold water. Each shell accommodated 165 migrants a day. Okay, guys, these are photos of our migrants. Some of them, they are long dead, others are still alive. We used to invite them when we were having some events. So sometimes their wives used to send them photos from home and their families. So the bad news is that they are suffering and they suffered and nobody acknowledged them. Welcome to the health check. They were supposed to check them if they don't have different diseases. They were doing it at Holy Street and Albert Street. So this is where they arrive. They are ready to be checked even here. And they are going to double check to find out if they don't have diseases. Here they are going to submit their last results. And the inspector will tell them if it is suitable for employment or not. Here, this place was meant for the old timers. The newcomers were supposed to stay here. So things were really so bad.
Africa, unite. Africa is coming together right now. Peace and love. Stop fussing and fighting. All we want is peace and love in this continent.